بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على صفوة الخلق محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وسلم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. أما بعد، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بإذن الله, we are still on that تقسيم الفعل باعتبار زمنه. So we'll be taking a look at الفعل المضارع, the present tense, today بإذن الله. الفعل المضارع, the present tense. الأمثلة, to the examples. أغسل يدي, I am washing my two hands. ألبس ثيابي, I am wearing my clothes. نلعب بالكرة, we are playing with ball. نمشي في الحقول, we are walking on the feet, or on the feet. ينبح الكلب, the dog is barking. ينتبه الحارس, the guard is being cautious. تأكل البنت, the girl is eating. تذبل الوردة. طيب, تذبل الوردة, the rose is wilting away. It's wilting away, that is WILT, or the rose is fading away or wasting away. البحث. الكلمات الأولى في الأمثلة السابقة, the first words in the previous examples just read now, كلها أفعال, all of it are verbs. لأن كلا منها يدل على عمل في زمن خاص, because each of the words is indicating and pointing to an action at a specific time. وإذا تدبرت هذا الزمن الخاص في كل منها, and if you are to ponder and if you are to think on this specific time, في كل منها, in each of these examples, these verbs, وجدته إما حاضرا وإما مستقبلا, you find that it's either an action that's happening currently or an action that will happen in the future. فالفعل أغسل, so the verb أغسل, that is I am washing, يدل على حصول الغسل في الزمن الحاضر أو المستقبل. يدل على حصول الغسل, it's indicating the action of performing, of washing something, the act of washing something, في زمن الحاضر, in the present time, أو المستقبل, or in the future. والفعل ألبس, so the verb ألبس يدل على حصول اللبس, it's indicating the act of wearing something, wearing clothes, في زمن الحاضر, in the present time, or أو المستقبل, or in the future. ويسمى كل فعل من هذا النوع فعلا مضارعا, so each verb from this type of verbs is called فعل مضارع, a present tense verb. وإذا نظرت إلى الحرف الأول في كل فعل من هذه الأفعال, so if you are to look at the first letter إلى الحرف الأول في كل فعل, in each of these verbs, من هذه الأفعال, from these verbs, وأشباهها, or any other present tense verb apart from these verbs, you just take a look at. وجدته همزة أو نونا أو ياء أو تاء, you'll find that each of these verbs is starting either with hamza or nun or ya or ta. وتسمى هذه الأحرف الأربعة, so these four letters are called أحرف المضارعة, with a fatha on the ra, not mudari. So أحرف المضارعة, the present tense letter. القاعدة الخامسة, الفعل المضارع, so the present tense verb, هو كل فعل, it is each verb يدل على حصول عمل, that is indicating a performed action or it to be performed action في الزمن الحاضر, in the present time, أو المستقبل, or in the future. ولا بد أن يكون مبدوءا, and it is a must, it is necessary for it to start بحرف, with a letter, من أحرف المضارعة, from the letters of مضارع, of Mudawara, that is the present tense letters. Wahiya al-hamzatu, and they are what? Hamza, wa nunu, and nun, wal ya'u, and ya, wa ta'u, and ta. So, present tense verbs in Arabic, it is a must that they should either start with Hamza, depending on the speaker, if it is first person, second person, or third person, or it has to start with Hamza or Nun or Ya or Ta. And another thing we derive from this lesson is that present tense verb in Arabic is used for the present tense and also for the future tense together. So there is no separate tense in Arabic for future tense. So we use the present tense, the fi'l al-mudari' for both present and mustaqbal. Now I want us to practice some verbs. So we have doroba. So doroba, if we want to say doroba means he beat. If we want to say I beat, or I am beaten in the present tense, I will say adribu. So from this, we know that when we want to indicate a first person speaker, then we use Hamza. So adribu, Hamza is used for what? First person speaker and first person speaker alone. First person speaker singular. Adribu, I beat or I am beaten. We have nadribu. Nadribu, this noun is used for first person speaker plural alone. So nadribu, we are beaten or we beat. Toib. Then we have tadribu, you are beaten or you beat. So for second person singular masculine. Then we have tadribina for second, you are beaten. For second person singular feminine. And we have tadribani for second person dual masculine and feminine. And then we have tadribuna for second person plural masculine. And then tadribna for second person plural feminine. So any verb that is also like this, that is, it is three-letter verb, trilateral. So this is the same formula we use for it, you will use for it. Then we have yadribu for third person singular masculine, that is, he is beating or he beats. Then we have tadribu for third person singular feminine, that is, she is beaten or she beats. We have yadribani for third person dual masculine, that is, they are both beating, that is two, they are beating. Then we have tadribani for third person dual feminine, they are beating. Then we have yadribuna, they are beating for third person plural masculine. Then we have yadribna for third person plural feminine, that is, they are beating. Another verb, we have dhakaro. Dhakaro means he mentioned. So dhakaro yadhkuru. So adhkuru, I am mentioning, or I'm remembering. So dhakaro, adhkuru, I am mentioning, or I am listing, or I am remembering. So for first person speaker masculine, both for for first person speaker singular, both for masculine and feminine. Then nadhkuru for what? For first person plural, both for masculine and feminine. Then we have tadhkuru for second person singular masculine. Then tadhkurina for second person singular feminine. Then we have tadhkurani for second person dual, both masculine and feminine. Then we have tadhkuruna for second person plural masculine. Then we have tadhkuruna for second person plural feminine. We have yadhkuru, that is mentioning or is remembering or is listing for third person singular masculine. Then we have tadhkuru for third person singular feminine. Then we have yadhkurani for third person dual masculine. Then we have yadhkurani for third person dual masculine. Then we have tadhkurani for third person dual feminine. Then we have yadhkuruna for third person plural masculine. Then we have yadhkuruna for third person plural feminine. Then the last verb we'll be taking a look at, we have semi'a, he heard. Asma'u, I am hearing, or I hear, or I will hear. for first person singular, both masculine and feminine. Then we have nasma'u for first person plural, both masculine and feminine. Then you have tasma'u, you are hearing, or you will hear, or you hear for second person singular masculine. Then we have tasma'ina for second person singular feminine, tasma'ani for second person dual, both masculine and feminine. Then we have tasma'una for second person plural masculine. Then tasma'na for third person, for second person plural feminine. Then we have yasma'un is hearing, it will hear, or he hears for third person singular masculine. Then we have tasma'u for third person singular feminine. Then we have yasma'ani for third person dual masculine. Then we have tasma'ani for third person dual feminine. Then we have yasma'una third person plural masculine. Yasma'na third person plural feminine. So from this, we know that for first person singular, in the present tense, we use hamza to start. Then for the plural first person, we use nun to start. Now, as for the second person, we use ta throughout. Ta throughout for second person to start the verb. And then for third person, we use ya throughout, except in two cases. We use ya to start the verb throughout in third person, except in two cases. For the third person singular feminine and for the third person dual feminine. So I want us to practice these two words. These are the same I gave in the last exercise for practicing fi'l al-madin. So let's try and conjugate these verbs also to what, to the present tense. والله أعلم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.